What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge, where I start off with $1 and I'm working my way up to $1 million, trying to get 1% profit every single day with a stop loss of 4% every day on our bankroll, so we don't lose too much. Today, we are sitting on day 331 of this challenge. So, starting things off, the bankroll is sitting at $3,378. And last episode we left off at $3,410. We went down a good bit. I'm going to show our sports bets for the day. This is back from December 11th, 2025. We had 2 sports bets and we did lose both of them. So just want to show proof that I placed those bets there. But looking at our bankroll, we could see that Fanatics went down $7. The stake balance went up from the last episode. FanDuel went down 10. DraftKings went up $2. PokerStars went up $2. Everything else stayed flat pretty much. Looks like our USDC got a little bit of interest. I just have that sitting there. Gets a little bit of interest. And then Bitcoin went down $20. So we lost some sports bets and then Bitcoin went down. We had $4 in bonuses for the day. But we did not get our 1% profit goal or make any progress towards it, unfortunately. So if I just paste this number over here, you can see that we actually went down about 1% between the Bitcoin and the sports betting. So we need to get $66.81 to get our profit goal. Our 1% profit goal is $33.78, but since we lost money, we have to get almost double that to get our profit goal for the day. So we have to get a lot of money. We're starting off with a 4% use of our bankroll that we can use to get that 1%, which is $135. So we're gonna see if we can do it. It's a lot of work we're gonna have to do today. We'll see if we can push through. All right, so coming into the stake, like I said, we have $135 to work with here. That's our 4% stop loss. Now here's the thing, $66.81 is what we're going for here. And we're using $135. So really, we're going for like a 50% return on our bankroll. That's a lot of money. We're gonna see if we can do it. I have a plan. I'm gonna try to take this very slow. So it might be a long episode. Might just get through like one day. But I'm gonna try to deposit to the vault when we get milestones along this goal here. So if we do bust, we're not gonna hopefully lose everything. Hopefully we can get a little bit of profit. So if we do bust, it won't be as bad as a 4% drop. We're going to start off on Limbo though. I'm going to try to get this $1.81 just to get to a round number here. And we get it right there. Okay, so we have to get from here $65. Let's go down to $1. I'm using the D'Alembert. I think that's how you say it. D'Alembert strategy. So every time we lose, we're going to add a unit. And okay, there's our loss. I was gonna say that's a lot of wins. We're gonna add a unit every time we lose, and every time we win, we're gonna decrease. But luckily, that was a really easy session right there. So we have $6.81. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to play this kind of smart, and I'm just gonna vault this money. Every time we get a little bit of a milestone here, I'm gonna vault it. So we just vaulted $6.81, and then we're back to our 135. So we're gonna lock in a little bit of profit along the way here, but we still have to get $60. So we have a lot of work to do. Let's hop into a different game. All right, so coming into blackjack, I'm gonna try to do $2.50 hands on originals, and we're gonna try to get this up to another $10 profit. Now, I was thinking about doing a $5 hand, but the thing is, if I have to double or split, we have $2.50 as a starting bet. So we have a 16 against 4, we're gonna stand on that, and they come through. So I'm gonna flat bet this for a little bit. I might double it up, we'll see. 20 against a 6, we pull it off, we're back to where we started. Okay. Try to cook a little bit here. 14 against 10. Now we have an 18 for a stand, and we lose that. 13 against 10. Gotta hit that. 21. Like it. I like it. 12 against a 6. I believe that's just a stand. It is. Alright, just making sure. Checking the sheet there. And they bust. Okay, cool. So we're gonna see if we can get this up to $16. I'm gonna double this. 10 against an 8. Massive. All right, one more hand here, one more win. We should be sitting pretty good. Actually, I think we need 2 more wins. We'll see. I don't know. I'll do the math later. Let's just focus on the task at hand here. We pull it through. Okay. So yeah, we got another $10 of profit. I'm gonna vault this again here, and we'll put $10 in there, and then we're gonna move on to a different game. All right, we're coming into speed baccarat, and I'm doing a $2 bet to start off with here. We're gonna do the same strategy, the D'Alembert strategy, and I'm gonna follow the winner. So we're gonna increase this bet to $4, and I'm gonna go bid a banker, and we're just gonna follow the winner. Last time I was playing this, we were doing strictly player bets, and I think somebody left a comment saying I should try to just follow the winner on this. It's a better strategy. I think personally, realistically, I think it's the same way. I think, you know, you have like a 50-50 almost every single hand. I don't think it really matters, but we're gonna run with it. I'm gonna add 2 more units here and then move this back to player. So the real way we can get smoked in baccarat with this strategy, following the winner, as long as it doesn't flip-flop, or people call it a chop, like what it's doing right now, where it goes like player, banker, player, banker, player, banker. That's how we can get smoked, because we're following the winner. We need a little bit of a streak. So that's kind of what we're going for here. Since that was a tie, we're just gonna run it back, okay? So keep adding a unit every time we lose, and then we'll decrease unit every time we win until we get 1 unit of profit. I'm using $2 as my unit size here. So that is a win for player, which brings us back to $0 profit, back to break even. So instead of decreasing this 1 unit, I'm gonna bring it back to $2. That's our 1 unit. We just need to get 1 unit of profit per chain of playthrough, okay? So every chain, we're just trying to get 1 unit of profit, and then we decrease it, so we just need 1 unit here, and we lose. So if we would have decreased it 1 unit from our 6, we'd be at $4. That's a loss. It would have been a lot worse, right? So that's why you go back to the base bet when you only need 1 unit of profit. A little bit different, but it makes sense if you think about it. Maybe don't think about it. It makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. There we go. There's a win right there. So that when we get a player or a banker win, it's 0.95 to 1. So it's not quite what we need. But we're gonna go back to banker. It's not a full unit of profit. That's the only thing. But we'll try to run this up a little bit. There's another win right there. We'll take that all day. And this can take a long time, so I don't know if I want to maybe increase the bet. I'll go up to $3 maybe. I don't want to make this video too long. I don't make it too long, but we have to get $66, which is a lot. So I want to play it kind of smart. I might get a little bit more aggressive once we get some wins. If we can work it up to, I don't know, if we can get our profit to a little bit higher. Again, this is just on baccarat right now. So if I go to all, you can see we're up $20 right now. If I can get this up to maybe $26, I might get a little bit more aggressive since we already made some profit. But for now, we're gonna try to, there's a loss right there. Yeah, we're just gonna try to take it pretty slow though. So we're going up to a $6 bet. We're gonna follow the winner over to player. And still have a lot of days to catch up on. I'm back in December still. I know I'm slacking a little bit, but I'm not trying to rush this challenge, man. I'm trying to take it very slow, trying to play smart as I can. Gambling's, you know, typically not like the smartest thing in general, just gambling. But I'm trying to be strategic about it. And I want to get consistent wins rather than trying to stay on pace with the challenge. So I know I'm trying to play every day. I'm still sports betting every single day. I'm still tracking Bitcoin every single day. But for recording purposes, I'm just trying to keep it continuous, keep the continuity. We take another loss right there. So we got a pretty big bet size. Going up to $12. Back to player. So yeah, this is not what we're really looking for. We're looking for some streaks. Anything that's on a run, if we get like a player, we're gonna be making some good profit. But yeah, that's the name of the game. It's a tough thing to ask. So we're gonna win right there, and we're gonna bring us back down. What was that, $12? We'll bring it back down to 9. If I can pull this off. Okay. Sticking with the $3 units. I think this is actually more aggressive than we need, unfortunately. Take a push though. Yeah, I think to get back into profit, the bankers kind of messed me up because you don't get a full payout on that. I think we only need a $7 bet. I don't know. We're gonna stick with that. We'll just stick with the 9. And we get a win there. So let's go back to 3 units. Sorry, $3 for our unit size. And we'll stick with that for now. And then hopefully we can get another win. We do. Okay, so we got like 10 units of profit almost. We're gonna call it a $10 of profit. We almost got $10, get $9.70. So we're gonna call it there. And then let's hop into a different game. All right, so we're coming into live blackjack. I'm gonna play some $10 hands. I know it's pretty aggressive, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm also gonna vault this money that we got from Bankroll. I think we got $9.70. So we're gonna put that in the vault. And then just trying to secure some profit, like I said. Now we're playing $10 hands. It's pretty aggressive. I'm just gonna flat bet. That's gonna be the plan. So we have a 13 against a 9. Tough hand to start with, but yeah, I'm gonna try to flat bet this. If we get down like pretty gross, there's a bust right there. That does not help us. If we get down pretty gross, pretty low, I might just start doubling up and go up to like a $20 bet. But for now, we're gonna stick with $10 bets. We need $40 of profit. Actually, after that hand of loss right there, we're gonna need $50 of profit. So at this rate, I would need like 5 wins, which is kind of asking for a lot. See if we can pull it off though. Yeah, I might just do 1 day playthrough today. It might be a long one, but I want to, like I said, I want to play smart. I'd rather just do a long episode of 1 day, get that profit if we can, rather than try to push our luck and play too aggressive or try to like play for 2 hours trying to get 2 days of playthrough. You know, I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that's kind of slowing the challenge down a little bit on camera, but I'm telling you, it's still going on in the background, and we'll catch up. We'll be good. I was thinking about doing a session. Let's see, we got 14 against the 2. I'm gonna stand on that. I was thinking about doing a session or just like a really concise video of like cutting out gameplay and like kind of just showing a recap of each day and stuff to catch up. But I think that it kind of defeats the purpose of my challenge in the sense of I document everything. I show everything. I track everything in the sheet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's, if I just like popped in and was like, hey, I got this much profit on gambling today. It's like, I mean, that's the point of the video, is for me to show you guys the gambling aspect. Really can't make videos on like sports betting or like the Bitcoin. I mean, I could show you the price of the day and stuff. That's brutal. 21. Yeah, I guess I could show you like what Bitcoin's doing, but you guys could also just check Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling, but I feel like for like content purposes, it makes the most sense to show the gambling part and then to show screenshots of all the other stuff that's going on, the bonuses, the sports bets that were placed. And then eventually, once we get the investment account set up, which is going to be happening pretty soon, I can like show you guys our portfolio each day or something along those lines, or each video at least. Man, another 13 against a 9. We're getting some pretty crappy hands here. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can add some new like type of content into it. If you guys have any suggestions too, I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing anything different, or if you're cool with just watching the gambling aspect. But yeah, I'm down for whatever, man. I'm down for whatever. I'm just trying to track everything and document it, so there's just proof that I'm doing all this stuff, and it holds me accountable, being able to track everything and not do anything out of pocket, you know, place any like bad bets, because I have to gamble on camera. That's the way I do this. We gotta hit that again. 16 against a 9. That's so tough. We cannot get the best hands here. That's another bust. All right, pretty down right now. I think that's $30 after that hand there. So I'll come back in a second once the next hand's dealt. All right, so we got our next hand doing $10 still. Go back to our total profit and loss here. Another 3, man. Come on, don't do that. She's got an ace. Oh no. I'm taking no insurance. Might double up after this hand because we're gonna be down pretty good if we lose this. Hopefully she doesn't have the blackjack. She doesn't have it. All right. Still gotta hit that though. It's so tough, man. I think every hand's been a 13 besides one so far. I think, yeah, I think every hand's been a 13. Or at least like 3 of them. I feel like we had a lot of 13s. All right, give us like a 7. Oh man. All right, let's hit that. 15, not great. And we bust again. Nice. All right, we're gonna double up to a $20 hand. I think at this rate, we are our balance is $95. So we're already down $40. Let's just check. I guess blackjack didn't update yet. Yeah, we're down $40. Ah, that's so tough. All right, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going up to the $20 hand. We've been getting terrible hands. We've been getting terrible hands, but ah, man. She had a 20 anyways, so I don't feel too bad about it. We tried our hardest. That's all that matters. Okay, let's lock in. We're gonna do a $20 hand here. Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's stick with that. Start off with a 10. Could be good. Could be good. We'll see what the next card is. She has an ace again. No way. Alright, we have a 20, so as long as she doesn't have the blackjack, we have a pretty decent hand. We have a 20. She has it. Oh my gosh, dude. No way. Oh man. Alright. We're gonna stick with $20. I think that's the move at this rate. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Very hesitant to go up more than that because we're already down so much. They're down $60. We lost 5 hands so far. It's the way she goes. It's the way she goes. And we get a 6. Give us like a 4 or 5. Pretty sick. Okay. Oh, this is a double though. This is a double. I don't know how I feel about it. Ah, it could be good. It could be really good. On a $20 bet size. But it could be terrible. It could be terrible. He's got a 10, that dude. Alright, let's rip it. We're gonna double down. Can we get a good card? Alright, 21. I like that a lot. Like that a lot. That could be a massive pivotal point right there. Could be a massive pivotal point. Unless she pulls a 21 somehow. Alright, 17. Alright, we're back a little bit. We're back a little bit. I think I'm gonna stick with the $20 hands though. I think I'm gonna just rip it. Let's just keep it cooking. Try to do some math real quick. Let's see here. We're down $20. We win this one. We're back to even. And then we need, from this point, we need $60 from where we're at. Okay, we need $60. We need 3 wins. We need 3 wins in a row. This could be crazy. Give us a 10 here, please. Give us a 10. Give us a 10. Come on. Oh, 2 ace against a 2. I'm gonna check the sheet here. What is that? 2 ace. It's a 2. Just a hit. Just a hit. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Alright, come on. 13 against 2. We're gonna stand on that, but you know, not terrible. I mean, the 2, her having a 2 feels pretty good, but we'll see. See what happens here. Yeah, I'm very excited to build out the investment portfolio, and oh, we lose that. Oh my gosh, dude, no way. The 9 is a crazy pull. That's insane. All right, let's go. We'll stick with 20. We'll stick with 20. I was really thinking about going up to like 30 or something, but we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. Another 3. Oh man, so many 3s. All right, we got a 5. Got a 5 against a 7. What can we do with this? Let's see. Not much, probably. Not much. So if we lose this one, already just kind of doing some math in my head. If we lose this one, we'll be down $33, and we'll need $90, which is kind of nuts. We got 15. You gotta hit that, unfortunately. Oh man, that's so tough. So tough. Yeah, that's brutal. We've been in terrible hands. The double was sick. I will take that. And that was our only win. We have 1 win and now 7 losses. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. Bad luck. Not a lucky day right now. But I'm half tempted to go up to like a $45 hand. Which is, I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna be down $90 to our profit pool, so we kind of need a boost here. I know it's super aggressive. Let's go up to $30. Let's do that. I guess that is kind of crazy too. That is pretty nuts, actually. We're locked in. We're just gonna do it. I'm just thinking because now it's 3 wins we need, really. I don't know why I'm still betting this though. I should honestly probably move out of this table. Oh my god, 13 again? Dude, that's unreal. Oh, killing me. All right, we gotta hit that though. 13 against 7's a hit. That would have been nice if we would have got that 5. Oh man, this dude's still on a 15, and then he got a 4. He took 2 small cards there. There's so many small cards out here. We're probably gonna get a 10 if I had to take an estimated guess here. Okay, I would be wrong. I'll take a 20. I'll take a 20. $30 hand could come in clutch if we can pull this off. Yeah, we did have a really good streak. I feel like for maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, we were just cooking, like just super smooth sailing. Last couple episodes, been a battle. I will say that. It was kind of tough. Now, today's like an extremely tough battle because we are going for like 2% profit on our bankroll since we're down 1%. So we're going for a lot of money here. All right, back up to a $30 bet. At this point, we need like 2 wins or like a double or a split that pays out. That would be the move. That'd be the move. Can we get a 10 for once? Okay, 9's not too bad. Can we get a 10? Okay, 19. That's not too bad. I like that. Against an 8. We'll stand on that. Hopefully we can pull this through. But I've been loving blackjack though. Really. I know it's been a battle, but I do like blackjack. It's my favorite live game, I think. Baccarat's pretty fun too. I just like blackjack because you have control. Okay, I know even if it's a bad control, like a bunch of 13s, you still have like a say in it. You could still hit, stand, split. You could do stuff, you know. Baccarat, you're just throwing money on a coin flip pretty much, which is cool. It's real quick, fast pace. But if I lose, then like I feel like I wish I'd rather have control in it. Same with roulette. I mean, roulette, there's a lot going on with roulette, and it's kind of boring to me. Please bust. Let's go. Okay. So we need $40 from where we're at now. Now here's the question. Do I go for a $20 bet? Or do I go for a $40 bet? Let's stick with 20. Yeah, we're gonna stick with 20. I feel like the hands have been kind of nuts. She's gonna reshuffle anyways after this. Oh, she's doing it right now. Okay. Or not? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna do a $20 bet, and then hopefully we can win. I should probably vault some more money if we get a win though. I think if we win this, I'll vault $20. Because right now we're at our this could be it. This could be it. That's okay. I mean, against a 7 isn't the worst thing. We need like at least a 6. Let's rip it. We need at least a 6 to have a pretty good hand. That's massive. 21. Oh, that's massive. This could be the day right here. Bigger bet size may have saved us. I don't want to speak too soon though. I could definitely see her pulling a 21 out of that somehow. $17. There it is. $80 win right there. 66.51. So we do need 30 cents. I'm gonna grab that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're in dice. Just trying to grab 30 cents real quick. Okay. All right. Wow. Where are we at here? 67.13. Okay, we got a profit goal. $66.81. We got $67.13. So pretty good day. That was a struggle, kind of stressful with the big bets, but we got through it. Pretty nuts. Let's add that to the sheet, and I'll be right back. All right, so day 331 was a win. We got our $66 and 81. I guess we got $67.17, which is our 1% profit goal on the dot. We got that. It was a little bit of a battle, but it wasn't honestly that bad. It wasn't that bad, honestly. Looking back at it, a little bit long gameplay, but yeah, it was pretty easy day to say the least. Moving on to day 332. To show you our sports bets real quick. We had 2 sports bets for the day from December 12th, 2025, and we lost both those. So we did go down a little bit. Again here, looking at our bankroll on what happened. Yeah, FanDuel, we lost that bet. We went down $7, and then DraftKings we went down $10. PokerStars went up $2 from bonuses, and I had $2 in bonuses for the day there. And then Bitcoin went up $2. So the bankroll is now at $3,434, and our 1% profit goal will be $34.34. But we went down a little bit here, so we went down 0.3%. So we need to get $44.72 to get our 1% profit goal for the day. All right, so coming back into the stake, we have our balance, and I'm gonna vault our money here. So our stop loss for today is $137. This is our 4% stop loss, and I wanted to show you guys this too, real quick. Let me vault 38.63, and then this is our vault. So we have $690 in the vault, as you can see there, and then we have our 137. So stakes kind of building up. We got a nice little balance in here now. Let's reset the live stats, and we're gonna start off on limbo, doing the D'Alembert strategy. I think I'm saying that right now. Well, previously I wasn't saying that right, but I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. So let's go for a $1.72 bet. See if we can get this early on here. I gotta start using my calculator because it's a weird number. 172. So we're adding in another unit to that, which is 516. We missed that. We gotta add another 172 to that, so we're up to 688. That hits. I'm gonna drop this down to 516. and that hits. So there's our $1.72. I'm gonna see if we can get this up to $4.72. A little bit easier with $1 bets here. So we're up to a $3 bet that hits, and then back down to a $1 bet to get 1 unit of profit. That misses. $2 up to 3, up to 4, up to 5, back down to 4, and then where are we at? This is gonna be a $2 bet. $2 bet. There we go. And back to $1. Restart the chain. We get it. And then last chain here, we're up to a $2 bet, $3 bet, $4 bet, $5 bet, $6 bet. Oh boy. $7 bet. $8 bet. Okay. Back down to 7. We need a good streak now. Back down to 6. Okay. 5. That misses. Back to a 6. Okay, back to 5. Up to 6. Back to 5. Okay. And then we just need one more dollar here. So we'll go back to $1 base bet. $2. $3. Dang. $4. Alright. $3. Back to 4. And then to $2. Because we only need $2 of profit here. So we got go back down. There it is. We got $4.72. We need $40 more. Okay, we're back into live blackjack, and call me crazy, but we're gonna be doing 2 hands at $10. I was thinking about doing 2 hands at $20 because I'm trying to keep this video not super long, but I don't want to play extremely aggressive. Okay, so instead of doing like a $20 hand, I'm just gonna do 2 $10 hands. And this guy just had an ace. I was hoping to get in here at a good time. He just had an ace. He had it 19 afterward. Okay, he doesn't have it. All right, good. We're going to hit that 13, and then we're going to stay on this 19. Massive. Okay. I like that. 2 19s. 2 pretty good hands right there. Hoping he does not have a 19 or higher. And he pulls a 20. Oh, that's so disgusting. Okay. We're going to stick with our $10 hands here. You know what? You know what? I'm going for 20. Yeah, 20 bucks. Let's go for it. That's so aggressive. That's so aggressive. Might not be a good move. Okay. 2 10s there. Oh, 18 and a 14. 18's not bad. 14. He's a 3 though. But we'll stand on both those. Pretty big hand. That the other guys are playing $25 hands though. Please bust. Okay, all right. We break even. We break even. That's very aggressive. That's very aggressive. I'm gonna stick with it though. I'm gonna stick with it. Try to get this video done quicker. It might be a bad decision there. If we get 2 win, if we can win both these hands, I'll probably drop the bet size. I think that's probably the smart move to do. Okay, another potentially good hand here. I'm gonna stay in this 20. We're gonna hit this 9, and he's a 5. 14. We're gonna stand on that. Oh no. Okay, 12, 15. But he busts. Massive. Alright, so we need $20 from here. I'm going to do 2 $10 hands. Hopefully we get 2 more quick wins. That's a huge hand. I don't think I'm actually like letting that sit in. That was pretty crazy. Just got 80 bucks. Well, I guess we profited. Hold on, I gotta lock in here. 17. Gotta stand on that. 3-3 against the 10. is just a hit. Okay. Oof. Don't like that. Gotta hit that 16. Yeah, we're gonna bust that. Okay. At least we dropped the bet size down though. I will take, take our wins if we can get them. Could be worse if it was a $20 hand. Hopefully we can get the win on the 17, and that would just be a break even. We get 1 win, 1 loss, it'd be break even. So that's kind of what I'm looking for at this point. And we lose. Not cool, man. All right, we're back up to $20 hands. I'm gonna play aggressive. Playing aggressive. And this can get kind of nasty. This can actually get really bad if I get a loss here, and then we'll see though. Another 3, man. Those 3s have been so crazy today. Okay, that's massive. This could be insane. 9-9 against a 10 is a stand. And then we have a 11. I mean, I'm playing by the book, man. I don't need to double this. Hoping that, okay, we're gonna double it. I'm just not gonna talk. I don't need to double that for the sense of getting, oh no. Oh no, we got 17. For the sake of getting 2 wins, I didn't need to double that to get our profit pool. But I'm playing by the book, which is a double, and he's got 13, 15. Please bust. We're back. $64 of profit. Over the profit pool, $120 on that hand. That feels so good. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. That was so aggressive. That paid out big time though. They paid out so good. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, so we are in profit for the day. I'm gonna enter that in the sheet when we wrap up the video. All right, so day 332 is a win. We got $64.92 profit gambling, which makes our profit percent for the day 1.59% instead of our 1% profit goal. Pretty crazy. I know it was really aggressive there, but I was trying to keep the video a little bit shorter by playing bigger hands, trying to get there quicker than usual. But it worked out really well. We've been on a tear recently. Right now the balance is at $3,500 pretty much. We're way ahead of the tracker, almost $1,000 ahead of where we should be in this challenge to stay on track to $1 million. Okay, we should be at $2,647 and we're at $3,500. So we're almost like 30% ahead probably. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty nuts. We've been on a tear, like I said, man. Since I started going for this like 1% every day, whether that's from sports betting or gambling, just trying to get that, trying to finish off 1% if we need to, or if we already make our profit, we just skip the day for gambling. Since I've been doing that, we've had a total of, let's see here, 30 days, and we've only lost twice. 30 days and we lost twice. We've been cooking. We've been on a tear, man. I'm so happy with that. It's so good to see some good progress. Let's see. From the video though, we've had $6 in bonuses for the day. Or for the episode we had $6. So between both days we had $6, and then we ended up at 3,500. We started at 3,378. So on the video we went up $122 on this video. Pretty nuts. That's pretty crazy. Like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that though. I don't want to make this super long. I'm sorry it's a little bit longer, but thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I know it's kind of boring at times. It's kind of repetitive, but unfortunately, with a lot of things in life, the things that typically work, from at least my experience, and I'm not talking about gambling, I'm talking about anything in life. Typically the things that work, from what I found, are the boring things that work, okay? The fast pace, the things that you think are shortcuts or fast pace, or the more entertaining or catchy or like eye-popping things or flashy things that look more fun, typically aren't the best way of doing things, okay? I don't know if I'm really making a good point there, But I'm trying to say that I know like the past handful of episodes are very repetitive. We're doing the same thing, but it's working. Okay, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And consistency and doing things correctly sometimes aren't like super fun per se. I'm having a good time. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make a point. Things, the boring things usually work. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment with your thoughts or suggestions for the challenge. Don't gamble. As always, this is a losing game in the long run, so I don't suggest you try this. I'm just documenting this for fun, for my own purposes. I just wanted to try this challenge and have some fun with it. Invest your money, save it. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord channel if you're not in there. And I guess it's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I actually have a big update for the next episode too, so I look forward to sharing that with you guys. But until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.